Every day, millions of pieces of KFC fried chicken are consumed all around the world. To meet this enormous demand, countless poultry farms operate at full capacity, raising millions of chickens across the United States. But the big question is, how exactly is the world-famous Kentucky Fried Chicken made? Let's take a closer look at the fascinating journey behind those golden, crispy, and irresistibly delicious pieces of fried chicken. Surely everyone has heard of KFC Fried Chicken, an icon of global fast food cuisine. But not everyone knows that this famous dish was created back in the 1940s by a man named Harland Sanders. So what's the secret behind its success? It lies in a legendary recipe of 11 herbs and spices, a formula that has been kept strictly confidential for decades. This very recipe is what transforms ordinary chicken into an addictive dish, crispy on the outside, tender, and juicy on the inside, bursting with a distinctive flavor that's impossible to mistake. To ensure that every piece of fried chicken delivered to customers meets consistent quality standards, KFC follows a fully closed-loop process from start to finish. From the moment an egg rests quietly in the nest, to the point it becomes the star of a piping hot fried chicken meal, every stage is strictly and scientifically monitored, leaving virtually no room for error. KFC stands by its promise only the most perfect chicken pieces continue on the path to becoming an iconic fried chicken meal. The journey begins at massive poultry farms. At one such facility, tens of thousands of hens work tirelessly, laying up to 8,000 eggs each day. Once laid, the eggs gently roll onto a modern conveyor system and are transported to storage facilities where they are kept fresh and impeccably clean. After about 3 days of resting in storage, the eggs begin a new journey where they are treated like precious treasures inside a magical hatchery. Here, everything operates like a high-tech wizardry assembly line. Only the highest quality eggs are selected for fertilization, ensuring optimal conditions for the chicks to develop with precision down to the smallest detail. Next, the eggs are placed into a special incubator like a warm, cozy home designed just for them. Inside, the temperature and humidity are carefully maintained at constant levels. The egg trays gently tilt from side to side every hour, mimicking the way a mother hen instinctively turns her eggs, a seemingly simple act that is actually crucial to prevent the embryo from sticking to the shell or developing abnormalities. After 18 days of hibernation in an optimal environment, the eggs are sent through an infrared scanning system. This device acts like a high-tech super scanner capable of detecting any abnormalities within the eggs. The ones that don't meet the standards aren't wasted. They are repurposed as feed for other livestock. Among the qualified eggs, some of the most advanced technologies come into play. Robotic arms automatically administer vaccines to the chicks while they're still inside the shell. A tiny needle pierces the eggshell and delivers the vaccine without the chick even noticing, like an invisible suit of armor protecting it before it's even born. By day 19, the miracle begins. The chicks start pecking through their shells with their tiny beaks. After 6 to 8 hours of determined struggle inside the shell, each brave little chick finally breaks free and enters the world, ready to begin its new life. Right after hatching, the chicks are placed onto a modern conveyor system. Here, any remaining eggshell fragments are completely removed. The entire process is fully automated, fast, precise, and designed to ensure maximum safety for these tiny, fragile creatures. Finally, the healthy and energetic chicks are placed into specialized transport boxes. These mobile homes are designed to maintain warmth, ensure proper ventilation, and minimize stress during their journey to large grow-out farms, where they'll be carefully raised and nurtured until they're fully grown and ready for the next stage in becoming the world's most delicious fried chicken. Newly hatched chicks are like newborn babies, extremely sensitive to temperature. That's why the farms raising chicks for KFC function like high-tech nurseries, maintaining a stable temperature of around 35 degrees Celsius. The floors are lined with soft bedding made from wood shavings and dry straw, a warm cushion that helps the chicks walk steadily and keeps the environment clean and dry. In addition, advanced ventilation and dehumidifying systems ensure fresh, clean air like a natural air purifier for the baby chicks. A chick's first meal is treated with the same care as a Michelin star menu for chickens. Since their digestive systems are still underdeveloped, their diet is specially formulated by nutrition experts to be easily digestible and packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals, helping them grow quickly and stay healthy. And their drinking water, it has to be pure, continuously quality checked and delivered through ultra-clean automatic water dispensers, truly a 5-star restaurant for these newborn chicks. Once they're bigger and stronger, the chicks move on to the next phase, high-tech growth feeding. At this stage, their food is like muscle gain formula, rich in protein, energy, and nutrients that help them gain weight and build muscle quickly. Every farm is equipped with automatic feeding and watering systems that run 24/7. The chickens can eat and drink anytime they want, like living in a non-stop, all-you-can-eat mini buffet. Unlike the cramped conditions often seen elsewhere, KFC's chickens are raised in spacious barns that feel more like open playgrounds. They're free to walk, run, flap their wings, and explore their environment, never confined in tight cages. This stress-free setting strengthens their immune systems, improves overall health, and helps raise robust, active chickens ready for the next stage of their journey. Hens typically mature after about 38 days, while roosters may need up to 65 days to reach their ideal weight, around 3 kilograms each. Once they hit this golden milestone, KFC's specialized transport team steps in. The transport trucks are equipped with automated collection machines like giant feather vacuums that gently gather the chickens without causing them stress or injury. The chickens are placed into specialized transport crates, spacious, well-ventilated, and ultra-clean. These containers are large enough to allow the chickens to move around freely without being cramped. Every step is carried out with care and precision, as if each chicken were a VIP passenger. KFC's processing plant operates like a giant industrial robot. Every day, it can handle thousands of chickens in a fully automated and highly efficient system. As the chickens enter, the first step is to gently lull them into a peaceful sleep, using a quick and painless anesthetic process, ensuring a humane transition without fear or discomfort. Once the chickens are asleep, they move on to the feather removal stage. First, they are dipped into a hot water bath with a carefully controlled temperature, just warm enough to soften the feathers so they can be easily removed. Then the chickens pass through a machine equipped with rollers and soft rubber fingers that gently strip away the feathers without damaging the skin, preserving the clean, smooth appearance of the final product. With their feathers fully removed, the chickens proceed to a final cleansing ritual on a sealed processing line. Here, high-pressure water jets, like massive industrial showers, blast away any remaining residue traces of blood particles or even the tiniest impurities. After that comes the precise butchering process. It starts with the legs, which are carefully separated. The chickens are then sent down a sorting conveyor where each part, breast, wings, thighs, is separated and categorized like culinary warriors preparing for their destined dishes. At this stage, the chicken skin, which isn't needed for KFC's signature frying process, is smoothly removed by specialized skin peeling machines with incredible precision. The chicken is then neatly cut into specific portions: the tender breast, the firm wings, and the plump, juicy thighs. Advanced machinery ensures that every cut is made with ruler-like accuracy. As a result, not only the shape, but also the quality and consistency of each piece of meat are perfectly maintained. The premium chicken breast pieces, once deboned, are transferred into massive rotating drums, where they're gently massaged as if receiving a spa treatment. These slow, steady rotations help tenderize the meat and evenly distribute natural moisture, creating that juicy, succulent bite we all crave. After their relaxing spa session, the chicken breasts move onto a specialized conveyor system where each piece lines up as if waiting for a quality inspection. They slide into shaped grooves and are examined one by one, both by trained professionals and digital scanners. Each piece is checked for quality, color, texture, and thickness. If any piece fails to meet the standards, it's immediately removed. To protect consumers from unwelcome guests like bacteria, the chicken pieces are then passed through a special misting chamber that sprays a natural antibacterial solution. This gentle mist coats the surface of the meat without affecting its flavor. It works like a fine fog, covering every fiber of the meat to eliminate hidden bacteria that the naked eye can't see. After being meticulously cleaned down to every fiber, the chicken pieces are dressed in their iconic golden armor, KFC's legendary breading. This coating is made entirely from natural ingredients, with each grain of flour precisely measured to perfection. Absolutely no artificial additives involved. An advanced breading system gently glides the chicken through the flour, then vibrates just enough to ensure an even coating, not too thick, not too thin. Thanks to this, the crust fries up perfectly crisp, no clumps, no peeling, just golden crunch in every bite. Next comes the pre-frying stage, like the opening act of a fireworks show. The hot oil is carefully temperature controlled to cook the chicken just right, locking in moisture and natural sweetness inside the meat. Other parts like wings, thighs, and back are processed in the same way. They are then portioned and packed into neat 3-kilo combos, clean, precise, and ready to leave the factory for thousands of KFC locations worldwide. And what about you? Are you a die-hard fan of juicy drumsticks, or do you crave the crunch of crispy wings? Tell us in the comments below, because at KFC, every piece could be someone's perfect bite. Once the chicken has made its journey from farm to restaurant, it undergoes one final inspection, as if preparing for a grand performance. Only pieces that meet exact standards for color, firmness, and temperature proceed to the next stage, the legendary seasoning process. This is KFC's flavor-sealing ritual, kept secret for decades, a formula made from 11 herbs and spices. These ingredients aren't just sprinkled on top, they're hand-rubbed and tossed with care to ensure every inch of the meat is infused with flavor. After the seasoning massage, the chicken is left to rest, almost like meditating, allowing the spices to fully penetrate from the outside in. And then the real magic begins, the legendary frying process. Unlike the regular frying you might do at home, KFC uses pressure frying technology, a breakthrough technique that's almost like cooking inside a spaceship. The chicken is placed in sealed pressure cookers where both pressure and temperature are precisely controlled. This allows the meat inside to stay juicy and tender, while the outer crust explodes with crispiness like fireworks going off in your mouth. What's more, this method cuts frying time down to just 15 minutes faster than ordering a milk tea. After emerging from the fryer, each piece of chicken goes through yet another round of inspection. They are placed on draining racks to remove excess oil, keeping the crust crispy but never greasy. Quality experts then carefully check the color, a perfect golden brown, not burnt at the edges and never pale. Next, the chicken is moved to the heat holding station, where infrared lamps like mini artificial suns maintain the ideal serving temperature. That's why when it reaches your hands, the chicken is still piping hot as if it just came out of the kitchen. Ever wonder why every piece of KFC chicken is always crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, and bursting with aroma? The secret lies in the perfect blend of flour herbs and KFC's proprietary spices, combined with meticulous attention to detail at every single stage of the process. From the moment the chicken arrives at the restaurant to the time it lands on your tray, every step is tightly monitored with no room for shortcuts. It's this uncompromising commitment to quality that has made KFC legendary, where every first bite tastes just as unforgettable as the very first time you tried it. If you've enjoyed this journey from egg to extra crispy, don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow fried chicken lovers. And be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any upcoming adventures from the world of modern food technology. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video where every bite comes with a story.